this is Reese, and I am starting off this little exquisite corpse game. Um, I'm thinking of asking my grandma what it will be called, and I haven't asked her yet, so I don't know what it's going to be called yet. But this is what I'm doing and what I'm going to leave for the next person. It's just a guy, he's kind of chunky, and there's a guy cam up the top left. And the font, I have two fonts in here, and it changes like randomly when you start up the game. So hopefully people add to that. Um, there's no jump or anything. It's pretty lame. There's really nothing going on yet. But that's the idea. I put my car in here from the car game. I put a couple assets in here just to try to kickstart it and give people ideas potentially. Um, no audio except for this one from the shell game. I'll just leave it in there and see if anyone uses it. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna
This is my impression of Ratatouille. Oh, I'm a fucking rat. I like to cook pasta. Fuck you, yeah, Mr. Ginger.
Yeah. So yeah. Hopefully this goes alright.
Hello. So I'll show you what I added. So that was my voice. If you press P.
Ooh, I like that.
There's this very long thing. If you look there. That's an email. I made it so it prints out the text form of the scene. And I added a cursor. I think that's it. There's one more thing, but I'd have to wait. Reese can probably cut this.
Okay, so here's the shit I've changed. You might see the water is a bit different. I've added a new water pack just because it's URP, but this is what I mainly changed. If you go into rendering, universal render, we've got a canny blit shader for outlines. You can change how it does edges from in here. So I can make it white. That's what I originally had it as. This one's a bit aggressive, but I do think it'll be funny if we use it somewhere. I'll put a script in that also allows us to change this on the go. Um, we also have combined canny that just adds an outline to everything. We've got some blurs. All of these can be increased or decreased in strength from the materials. Cover horror, and my favorite chromatic aberration with black and white. That's actually two shaders combined together. Fucking hell. I never know how to get back up on here. Okay, yeah, easy. But yeah, I've added a bunch of these shaders. I'm going to add just the switch between. Oh, also the water is from a asset pack, but it's really customizable in here. But yeah, don't know if anybody's gonna want to use this, but mainly the shade is the thing I added. I might even set one as default for the next person to use. So I'm gonna set this up as default and maybe combine Canny with it. Oh, that looks cool. But yeah, we can increase, decrease strength, blah blah, or do all of that. We can take the black and white off of this as well. But yeah, that's what I did.
Alrighty, Reese. Here is what I've done. Let me start with the player. You'll notice they're now swagged up with a skateboard that says Game Week 2025 on the bottom of it. Hold on, let me turn off these rendering features for 1 sec. You know how it is, peep. Yeah, I spent my entire time making a skateboard, so you can now do sick shit like this. I'm really. Oh, hold on. There we go. Just the audio back in. You can now skate around, and hit sick tricks. You can only kickflip at the moment because I didn't have enough time to put in more animations. But yeah, you can kickflip and it locks it, and that's it. That's what I spent my time doing. See ya.
I am Michaela and this is definitely my voice. No video game is complete without violence, and no ocean is complete without sharks. For my turn, I added a shark that will follow you to the ends of the earth, or limited game boundaries, in this case.
Alright, so I saw that there was this, I don't know what that is. I saw that there was this shark thing, and so I gave you a shotgun that you can use to defend yourself against the shark. And if you kill the shark, which I'm about to do, then you get 4 more sharks spawn in. And I didn't do anything different with these sharks, so when you kill another shark, then it just spawns 4 more. So there's now an endless onslaught of sharks. And also you can shoot the shotgun as fast as you want.
It was at this point that James had his encounter with the project.
Here, kitty kitty.
Alright, so my contribution is adding story to this. And I just a lack of direction for the story.
Take the shotgun, my son.
So hopefully this helps. Yeah, so God gives you the shotgun, so you don't spawn with it now. Now we have it.
Good.
He sends you on a
Now
quest.
that you have the shotgun from the heavens and a magic skateboard that you already had for some reason, go out to sea and seek the thing. Yes, the thing. It's very importante. See. Also, there's sharks in the water. You want to be careful about that. They can be a hassle.
And that's it.
Alright, I'm doing this on behalf of Aniko. They added in a new island, some bushes and trees, and this NPC guy.
Take the shotgun, my son.
So you can talk to this guy, and he gives you the skateboard. And that's it.
Hey, I didn't do the most ever because this is my first time using Unity. I added a little skate park, a little crashed skate park side quest over here in this corner, and I also keyframed a couple of other tricks for the skateboard.
This game respectfully rocks. Let's make it rock more. The theme is gift, and what's the greatest gift of all? Loot boxes, yeah baby! Alright, so the goal? Make a loot box. The backup goal? Make it so that everyone else can add their own loot into it. I want to allow people to do whatever they want, so prefabs is probably the best idea, and then sound effects if they want a specific tune to ring or whatever, I don't really care. We'll make the rewards scriptable objects, because I don't want people to spend too much of their time on this. Just drag your prefab and or sound as the inspector, and the box should handle all the rest, I don't know. Along with the box, I made 2 prefabs for it. The first is a random image that acts as sponsorships, so I added beers, our boys Pixel P, Anti-Citizen Red Dead Redemption, as well as random images I had on my PC. The second is the same thing, but it's just for text, so it's way more boring. I'm not adding anything productive. Now, when you shoot a box, it bursts open, and who knows what's inside. Billboards, text pop-ups, memes, random junk, I don't care, it's all in there. I also made a treasure island and went on some existential rants in the comments. Good luck to the next dev, I've left you with nothing.
Wayne here. I've tried to focus on some quality of life stuff, just making it look a bit juicier. The player's got this cute little face now. You notice he's a bit squishy as well when you jump. He's got these nice particles coming out the bottom. He's got that sweet headband. He's got kind of a 3D shadow now. I tried the 2D shadow, but I couldn't quite get it to work. Is that about it? Oh yeah, I fixed this water area so you can jump out of the water now. And you can jump without the skateboard. But you can still jump with the skateboard. Oh, I love this skateboard. That's really sick. Yep. I think that's it. Let me check my notes. Yeah, that's everything. Awesome. Look forward to seeing what comes next. Bye-bye.
Back once again for the Renegade Master. It's me, it's Reese. Hopefully my mic's worse this time. I've been watching what I like other people's videos, and I probably shouldn't have, but I really want to jump in and come in with a little hot glue gun and some duct tape. I have added things to the font swapper, so the kickflips now swap the font. There's also, I added to the swag bar, so when it fills up, the shaders that Guri added apply. I also added that trick. I added the flower pot trick. I didn't add in the lag, or I might have. But yeah, whenever you shoot as well, it'll increase the swag bar, and it also swaps between being saturated and being black and white. Also the sharks won't follow you until you pick up the shotgun now, I think. I think he's just stuck in the floor. But yeah, so I've done a bit of quality of life stuff. Like nobody really changed the camera because it sucks, which is my bad. I added the camera. So now it'll scroll when you hit the edges of the screen. The guy sprite, he like flips his sprite now. And he should like kind of move better. Like when he's on the skateboard, I mean he's not on the skateboard, but I feel like, I don't know, he doesn't like walk. He kind of slides on it better. He's only walking when he's jumping. The sharks will blink now too when you shoot them. If you shoot them, but they kind of go red. I don't know if I'm shooting it. I don't know if it's working. And you can hold space to jump now instead of having to spam it. It'll just spam it for you. I've also added to the loot boxes. Let's see if we can get lucky. We didn't get lucky. I also forced it to happen on the last one. I think there's one over here. What else have I added? Yeah, I think that's it. I added the loot box to the loot box. Ooh. And I also made it so when you hit P for thinking, it'll swap the main cam with the back cam. Yeah, that's it. This has been so fun. Thanks everyone for joining me.
Hi, this is Quao. This is what I added to Exquisite Tag. So as soon as I opened the project, there was 1,000 errors already, and
Well, I thought I'm opening this on a Mac, so maybe that's why. So, it still works. No worries. What I added is a platforming section. Let's go straight to that. Once you get the skateboard, you can go into this corner of the map, try to find your way up, and there's a little reward at the top. You see, if you reach the top of these sections, you get to watch a little cinema with the shark friend. I think there's a shark that hates you, but this shark loves you, and he just wants to watch this movies with you. This is using an online photo API, so you never know. You never know what's coming next. Oh, see? Concerts. That's fun. And that is all. Thank you.
Let's play.
Take the shotgun, my son.
So the stuff I added is all these like fish swimming around and eating them. So like it spawns like 30 fish everywhere. Every time you eat one, it spawns another one randomly. They just kind of swim around. They despawn when they hit land as well. So you can follow them. There we go. That one turned around. So it just like picks a spot, picks somewhere else. The sharks do the same thing. Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, when I started with the project, the sharks, like when you killed a shark, it didn't despawn. And also every time you killed one, like 4 more spawned in the air, and they would just like come at you. And like, I think you were meant to be able to reach up here or something. I don't really know if this was actually tested. It was ridiculously hard platforming, especially with like sharks swimming after you. So, but anyway, there was one fish in the scene, and so I was like, I'll just put lots of fish in the scene, randomly spawning them, and then you catch them, and it plays a funny sound that I recorded, like, and then, you know, numbers go up, but I didn't actually have time to make the numbers go up. Unfortunately, you just ate fish. But here's the spawner that I added. The singleton spawner thing already existed. I just made it spawn fish as well as sharks. I fixed the shark to actually despawn properly, and I made it so the sharks swim, like, there's a whole bunch of sharks at the start that swim around aimlessly, and then when you collect the shotgun, then they come after you. I also made them spawn in the ocean, not in the air. Although, yeah, and I also made it so that they don't spawn 4 every time one gets killed. But then when I made them only spawn 1, it was kind of like boring, so I made them spawn 2. And they still fly, so you actually still can't really finish the game. Or at least, I don't even know what happens when you get up here. Do you finish the game? I don't know. There is a shark. But yeah, all the fish are swimming around because of what I did. That's basically everything. This golden shark here. What even is it? What is it?
Next up is Liam. Liam added Clippy to the game. Clippy has a gun.
And then Live. Because of Live, Treasure Island is now 200% more treasure.
That's pretty much it, I guess. Happy gaming! And from Reese to everyone, I hope this experience has been a gift. I know it has been for me. Less than 3.